How famous is the frustrated gamer? Now, in the last 30 days, almost 13 million people have watched my videos. But how does that compare to some of the biggest celebrities in the world? Today we find out. What is going on, TFG squad? My name is Brandon and welcome to the higher lower game. Basically, it's a game where you get two common Google searches and you have to guess which one's more famous. And then at the end of the video, we're gonna go over to Google Trends and see how some of those celebrities compare to me. Okay, our first comparison of the day is Michael Schumacher, which I guess is a race car driver, or the PS4. Well, I have to pick which one I think is more famous, and Michael Schumacher gets 1 million monthly searches. I'm gonna say the PS4 is more famous? Yes! Okay, I am 1 for 1, and then you guys can see at the bottom right corner of your screen, my score is 1. I want to see how many in a row I can get without losing. Okay, now we have the PS4, which gets 6 million monthly searches, versus the show Scrubs. I love the show Scrubs. If you guys have never seen it before, definitely watch it. It's fun. But I think the PS4 is more famous than Scrubs. I'm gonna say Scrubs is lower than the PS4, and I am right! I am 2 for 2 so far, guys. Oh, and we got my favorite show now. So now we've got one of my favorite shows of all time, which is Scrubs, against my favorite show of all time, which is SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm saying SpongeBob is much more famous, right? SpongeBob has to be more famous. Also, guys, play along in the comment section. Let me know which one you think is more famous. Let me know what is your favorite shows, your favorite celebrities, and also hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new. All right, I'm gonna go SpongeBob is more famous than Scrubs. Wow! That's shocking. Oh, and then they hit me with an ad when I get it wrong. Oh no, look, it's a chihuahua falling off the bed because I lost. Okay, well, I'm keeping track of some famous celebrities that I want to see if I'm more famous than them at the end of the video. So I'm writing down SpongeBob, and I'm not even putting Michael Schumacher. I don't even know who that is. All right, let's play again and see what we have now. Okay, we've got Edoardo Managarotti, which sounds like an Italian fencer, and he gets 590 monthly searches. All right, let me write this guy down because I actually might be more famous than this guy. What's his name? Edoardo. I'm just gonna call him Edoardo Manigotti, which is a Italian food dish that I really like. And then the other one we have is Forrest Gump, which is, again, one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, if Forrest Gump is not more famous than Edoardo Manigotti, I will eat my shoe. Okay, I'm right. Wow, 1 million monthly searches. It holds up. Okay, now we've got Forrest Gump against Aleppo. I'm actually not sure where that is. I'm gonna say it's less famous than Forrest Gump. I would be right. Wow, okay, it must be a pretty famous city, though. It's kind of close. The Catcher in the Rye, which is a book that I had to read back in high school or middle school. I don't even remember. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never been a big reader. I think reading is very important, but I've always been very bad at reading. I used to use, like, Cliff Notes or Spark Notes when I was in high school. I was terrible at reading, guys. I'm gonna say it's more famous than wherever this city is. Let me know if you guys know where this is. It looks kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna say Catcher in the Rye. Yes! Yeah, baby! All right, so I'm back on track. Wait, what? Okay, now we're comparing whether the Catcher in the Rye is more or less famous than the hay fever, which is something that this guy seems to be struggling with right now. I'm gonna say, oh man. I mean, how famous is the hay fever? I don't know. I've heard of it before, but I don't think of it as being a very famous fever. I'm gonna say, oh, I really don't know. I'm gonna guess here. Oh, and I have a score of 3 right now. Oh, everything's on the line. I'm gonna say that the Catcher in the Rye is less famous. I'm gonna say hay fever's more famous. Oh, no. Okay, we've got Franz Beckenbauer. No idea who in the name of nutcrackers that is, or the entire company of General Electric. I mean, if General Electric is not more famous than Franz Beckenbauer, I will eat this tape dispenser. I'm gonna get myself in trouble eventually by saying this. All right. Wow, I would have thought GE got millions, but apparently not. Okay, we have our first celebrity that I don't even know who this is. Who the heck is Zoella? Or Zoella? I don't know if she's Spanish or not. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I see VidCon in the background. Maybe she's a YouTuber. I'd be embarrassed if she's a YouTuber. I'm gonna say she's more famous. Yes! Okay. All right, I have 8 in a row, and now we have Starbucks against Thierry Henry. He's a French soccer player, I believe, or football, as they would say. At least we got a celebrity. It's not really a celebrity I enjoy watching very often. I'm not a big soccer fan. I like tennis. I like football as in the American football, and I like basketball. I'm gonna say Starbucks is more famous. Ooh, wow. Okay, that was a landslide. We got 9 in a row. This is actually going really well. All right, is Thierry Henry, I feel like I'm nailing that, by the way, more or less famous than the Huffington Post? I'm going to say the Huffington Post is more famous, and I would be correct. That's 10 in a row. Beaver Stadium! Yeah! Okay, this is where I went to college. I went to college at Penn State University, the Pennsylvania State University, and Beaver Stadium is the name of the football stadium where our team plays football. You could probably figure out that the football stadium is where we play football. But anyway, Beaver Stadium holds 107,000 people, guys. 107,000 people. That's bigger than most towns. Or the Huffington Post. As much as it kills me. I love you, Beaver Stadium. But I think the Huffington Post is more famous. Only 12,000 monthly searches? I'm gonna start searching it like 11,000 times a month just to boost that number up. All right, so we have Beaver Stadium, my favorite football stadium in the world, against Meditation. I mean, I love you once again, Beaver Stadium, but it's gotta be Meditation. We've got DuckDuckGo against the Samsung Galaxy S6, which is actually the exact phone that I use. Oh, wait. No, I think it might be the S8 that I have. I have no idea what I have. I don't even know what DuckDuckGo is, but I've got 16 on the line. I'm gonna go Samsung. No, darn it. Oh, it was the Samsung Galaxy S6. That's very specific. We've got Wikipedia, one of my favorite websites of all time, against the entire area of Prague. I'm gonna say Wikipedia is more famous. Yep. It's kind of funny that Wikipedia is more famous than Prague. All right, we've got Prague against Real Madrid. I noticed there's a lot of soccer in this game. I would like more American football or basketball. I'm gonna say Real Madrid's more famous. Whoa, that might be the biggest one we've had so far. That might be the biggest one we've had so far, and I'm gonna say Queen Victoria. No, ma'am. No, she's not. She is not as famous. Wow, birthday cake. I love birthday cake. But is birthday cake more famous than Queen Victoria? I'm gonna say no, actually. Darn it. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We've got Lord of the Rings, one of the most famous books and movies of all time, against Usain Bolt, the most famous track runner of all time. I'm gonna say Bolt. I think I'm gonna say Bolt. Yeah, way to go, Usain. Okay, we've got Usain Bolt against the entire sport of wrestling. I'm actually going to say wrestling's more famous. Wow! Usain beats wrestling! We've got a plumber where we have a woman that looks very confused with a pipe leaking, and I assume she's on the phone with the plumber, against the New York Yankees and a player that seems to be touching the butt of what I assume is Alex Rodriguez. And also, it looks like Alex Teixeira trying to get a high five, and it just doesn't seem to be happening. I'm going to say the New York Yankees is more famous, and they are. Okay, let's move on. What do we have next? Johnson & Johnson, a very famous company, or the New York Yankees. I'm gonna say J&J. Ooh, jeez, not even close. All right, we've got the Xbox One, which gets 5 million monthly searches, against Ed Sheeran, the musician. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. You know what? I think I'm going Xbox One. No! Eddie Sheeran gets the victory, and I get another ad. They literally run an ad every single time I get an answer wrong. Okay, we've got Porsche, which is one of the most expensive, high-tier car companies in the world, against one of my favorite basketball players of all time, LeBron James. Wow, that's a tough one. I think it's LeBron. Wow, that was close, but it was my boy LeBron. Oliver Cromwell. Okay, I don't know. I mean, if this is about a game of one-on-one, I would probably side with LeBron here. I'm not sure who Oliver Cromwell is. Maybe let me know in the comments. I don't know. I'm going LeBron James. I'm going LBJ every day. Yes. All right, LeBron James gets the win. We've got Cromwell over here. I don't know who Cromwell is. Hopefully he's not like an evil person that did something bad. I don't know what he did. Or we've got the New England Patriots. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. I asked for American football, and the game gave me American football, and now we've got Wikipedia again. I think Wikipedia was higher. Okay, so we're actually getting some repeats now, which is surprising. The color purple. Nah, it's not as famous as Wikipedia. Not as famous as Wikipedia. Golden Retriever, more famous. Yeah, that is a cute dog. If any of you guys have a Golden Retriever, let me know in the comments. Wilt Chamberlain, some regard him as the greatest basketball player of all time. I think it's either LeBron James or Michael Jordan, but that's just my opinion. He scored 100 points in one game. Wow, this is tough. I'm gonna say less. I think a golden retriever's more famous. Yes, wow, I would have thought Wilt Chamberlain got more. All right, this is gonna be my final round before we see who's more famous, me or celebrities. We've got climate change, and it looks like a sad polar bear with a big butt, or we've got the Green Bay Packers. I'm gonna go Green Bay Packers, and I am correct. Next, we have I'm going Green Bay Packers. I mean, is this like a pet store? I don't even know what that is. Melbourne Cricket Grounds? I'm gonna say it is. What? 18,000? Okay, we're done with that game. We're now on one of my favorite websites, Google Trends, and we're gonna see who's more famous, me or major A-list celebrities. So right when I logged in, it's comparing Taylor Swift against Kim Kardashian, and it looks like it's kind of a 50-50 tie. Okay, let's actually go Kim Kardashian. Let's go Kim Kardashian against the frustrated gamer. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the blue line is higher than the red line. I'm gonna assume I am the blue line, and, oh. Apparently Kim Kardashian's more famous than I am. Oh, it was just the last 7 days. Well, you know what? Kim Kardashian was in the news in the last 7 days. That makes sense. Let's go last 12 months. And, oh. I still lost to Kim Kardashian. All right, let's go to another celebrity. So let's go my main man, LeBron James. We saw him come up in the higher-lower game. LeBron James against the frustrated gamer. Looks like LeBron wins again. They didn't even give me a 1. Look at that. It's like the frustrated gamer has less than a 1. I mean, come on. Surely I have to be more famous than Eduardo Managati. Let's see if I can get this name right. Mangarotti. I hope I spelled that right. All right, here we go. I'm more famous. I don't even know if I spelled his name right, but I am not even gonna check, and nobody let me know in the comments. I am officially more famous than someone, and look at that. Their prediction for me is going upwards. That means that I'm gonna be even more famous than Eduardo Managati in the next couple months. All right, let's spice this up a little bit. Let's go with, beautiful OB. Let's see if he's on there. Oh, we've got a closer clash. Okay, OB is blue. OB's more famous than I am, but look at that. It's actually kind of close, and look at their projections. OB is just going through the ground, so his fame is over. OB has reached his peak, and I'm going up. So look at this. By the end of June, I'm officially going to be more famous than OB. Let's try Spy Cakes. If OB has me beat, I don't think I'm going to beat Spy Cakes. Ugh. Komodo Gaming. Ugh. Okay, I'm really getting beat badly here. I'm trying to think of like an obscure YouTuber that doesn't have very many subscribers. Last but definitely not least, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, MrBeast. Now, I looked up his regular channel, and yes, he has me beat by a landslide. Although, if I go to states and I go all the way to the last state, California, 1% of the people voted for me being more famous than MrBeast. So, props to you guys in California. But if you guys didn't know, MrBeast just started a brand new channel called MrBeast Gaming. I want to see if I'm more famous than his new channel. I'm red! I'm more famous! I'm more famous than MrBeast! I think I can officially say without a shadow of a doubt that me, the frustrated gamer, is more famous than MrBeast.